Hello, YouTube. I've been a bit busy with the start of a new job, so it's been about a month since the start of my last video, and we have the most exciting changes for this tank coming up. 22 days in, I finally saw a giant growth spurt in the biological life in this tank. Plant life suddenly started showing a ton of growth from the length of the hornwort to the rapidly increasing number of salvinia minima. It was a great sign that our ammonia nitrates were finally down to zero and our cycle was established. We did see a lot of harmless detritus worms during this time, which was an eyesore to me, but the number has since gone down. And we also did remove all snails into a cozy home of their own where they actually started laying a ton of eggs. After establishing my cycle, which for me included the growth of plants, biofilm, and algae, the last bit of testing I did was for my TDS, which stands for Total Dissolved Solids. It was a tad bit high, but it was still acceptable for the shrimpies I want. So we took the long-awaited trip to a local fish shop who carries neocaridina shrimp in various colors. I wanted and did purchase blue velvet neocaridina, but I do wonder if some of them are blue dream due to the darker color on them. Ebby, who is named after shrimp, made sure to claim the shrimp as hers before starting a nearly 3-hour drip acclimation process to slowly introduce the shrimp water to my water parameters since they'll likely differ from the fish shop parameters. I'm active in the shrimp subreddit and there's a tag that says shrimp is bugs. I never really understood it until I got these shrimp. They really look like little bugs with their legs. Drip acclimation is a really important process for shrimp because they're very sensitive to water changes. Pretty much a drop a second for about 3 hours will allow them to slowly but safely acclimate. Some people will just pour water in, but that can also shock your shrimp. Surprisingly, Umi has generally been the one to be more interested in my tanks now. She notices when things are moving or changing and holds her curiosity, while Ebby really only comes around during water related activities. Getting shrimp from my local store versus ordering online probably helped my sixth shrimp to acclimate without loss. I have heard the stress of shipping alone can kill shrimp, so we paid more to get them locally, which was about $7 per shrimp. Let's get to it first. Oh, that was a nice color. Oh, there we go. It makes me a little sad that it's hard to appreciate the color of the shrimp without any light on, but luckily it makes it easier for the cats to see the shrimp, just like how they like seeing black flies fly around the apartment when one manages to sneak in. The cats have enjoyed sitting in front of the tank occasionally, watching the shrimp. They definitely don't sit in front of it as much as I thought they would, but who knows? Maybe they're watching it more than I expect when I'm not there. Just like this clip of Ibby watching the tank by herself past midnight. As the first week progressed and the shrimp grew accustomed to their home, I'm happy to announce that they were molting a lot. A common cause for death for shrimp is molt failure due to low KH and GH, but I was glad to see healthy molts that look like little ghost shrimps throughout the tank. However, I am also sad to announce that we did lose one shrimp. I think it's likely she passed due to the stress of a new environment, as she was the only one that was constantly hiding while all the others were roaming. I had found her belly up behind a rock one day and pulled her out. I don't really have much other footage of her because I was just so sad and I felt like I did something wrong. But I'm thinking that if everyone else is healthy and thriving, she might have just been an unfortunate odd one out. Exactly 1 week and a day after getting the shrimp, the most exciting thing happened. We got our first buried shrimp, which just means pregnant shrimp. It happened so fast, so imagine my surprise when I was observing my yellow eggnet shrimp when I saw another chunky shrimp just another week after with reddish brown eggs. The first Egnan shrimp is actually my favorite with a lighter, almost cerulean blue shade, while the second Egnan shrimp is more of a Prussian blue, a darker blue, making it harder for me to record her. Either way, the first girl tends to spend most of her time hiding under moss, so I don't see her that much anyways. I think we have some very exciting changes coming up in our tanks, so I'm really looking forward to sharing that. I feel a little bit limited in my video taking as my phone is quite old, so I'm waiting for the newest iPhone to release this year while I rely on John's iPhone camera for now. These shrimplets will be less than a millimeter when they are born, so I hope I'll be able to capture that properly. But in the meantime, once again, please take care of yourselves until the next time. Bye!